Hello, everybody, and welcome to our fourth installment of Another Eden live. Still working on that name. The Cat Beyond Time and Space. I am Scott, your community manager, and I will be streaming with you today. Thank you so much for being here. Gregory, Nick, Clambo, Soft, all of you, I appreciate it. Feel free to get in the chat, have a conversation with me. We can talk about our adventures together. Share our stories and our salt. Couple of bits of housekeeping. As I say before each one of these, I am not what you would call in the business a profesh streamer. I still new to this whole thing, and as such I may make errors, like, you know, starting your stream late, for example. Or making the wrong scene transition or something like that. Please bear with me and be patient with me with those kinds of mistakes. Is this the same file, or is this my personal account? No, this is not my personal account. This is, you know, the Another Eden official YouTube page. We just mocked up a little bit of a new overlay here. That's the other bit of, hold on. Yeah, this overlay here. So that, you know, give it a little bit of a new, refreshed look to the stream. That's the other bit of housekeeping there. The game account? Oh, no, this is my personal account. I see what you mean now. Yes, the game account is my personal account. Last time we were streaming on the Steam account, which was an early version of the Steam game. And so we played from the beginning. This time we're going back to my personal account, which I streamed the first two times. On that note, I want you all to notice, because I want you to be proud of me. I've been at the gym, so to speak. Not like actually at the gym, clearly, but like I've been putting my nose to the grindstone. And I've got, since my last stream, and I might be leaving some things out, but I have first of all gotten Gotayu to 5-star, and then gotten his AS and his manifest weapon. I got Muris's manifest weapon, Tuva's manifest. I got Yuna's another style. That was not a pull. That was an upgrade. And I got her manifest weapon for her, you know, regular style. Picked up all of the collab characters and leveled them all the way up. Got Deidre's 5-star and manifest. Got Gildna's 5-star and his, I guess you wouldn't call it a manifest weapon, just his, like, personal weapon. All that's missing is me as a VTuber with some guy as my avatar. Let's see, Ruina I already had. Shannon, I got her manifest. Let's see, I got Azami's manifest, Iska's manifest, Shion's manifest, both for regular and another style. I pulled Victor and then leveled him up. He helped me to, I think he helped me to beat Yuna's manifest, actually. Let's see, I got Suzette's manifest, Serene's manifest. I upgraded but haven't leveled up, clearly, Rika to 5-star. And then I just a few like 4.5 stars I brought up to level 60. So in addition to that, I cleared all of what you call it, Lord Amana, and a couple of other episodes. So I've been putting in the work because, you know, for you all, because, you know, I didn't want to, like, I've been coming on these streams and I know I have this thing in the back of my head, like, man, everybody watching me is like so much further along, and I wanted to party with the big boys. I'm not quite at the point yet where I'm ready to take on super bosses, and I know I'm definitely not at a bunch of your all's level yet, especially you, Will, by the way. Hello, thanks for coming in. But I'm getting there. I'm working on it. Right now I'm working on my Grosta game. Love the setup. Oh, thanks Clambo. Still at work, but wanted to drop by and say hi. Well, thank you so much for dropping by and saying hi. Hello to you too, Will. I will be on for the next roughly 2 to 3 hours, depending on how things go. Did I get the Whisper of Time guaranteed 5-star yet? No, I did not. You know what, though? I think I could do my second to last lone pull. Let's see. Yeah. And then after this, I'll have 9 drops. I missed a couple of these over the weekend. But yeah. Yeah, as you can see, now I have 9. Jealous of that, Victor. Victor came in clutch for me. Like, Yuna's Manifest battle was by far the hardest for me so far. And he, like, I was having a lot of trouble, like, with any team I put together. But when I got him in, he was able to, just because of the way that, how good he is at charging the another force gauge and like keeping it up when you're in another force, that put me over the top for Yuna's Manifest battle. Woke up to catch the stream. Currently morning for you. We've been trying different times. Yeah, it's morning for me as well. It is about getting close to 8:30 in the morning here in Japan. I have my you'll pardon me if I have a good sip with morning coffee. You got a Radicadupe. I just pulled last night, and I got a 5-star, and it was a duplicate of Leclerc AS. Which, like, the first time I got Leclerc AS, I was like, yes, I got Leclerc AS. And then I got the second time, I was like, well, I guess I got a lot of light now. Great. Also, I picked up her Manifest, but as you can see, we are a little bit off from getting the awakened version of her Manifest. Yes, we did get the light update, so hey, you know, that much closer to an extra skill for her. That's 3 very hard XP dungeon runs. Yeah, I'm not too far off. I've been doing that, and I think I could probably, how many keys do I have at this point? I've got only 2 keys, so wouldn't be able to do it immediately. Maybe I'll get another key over the course of the stream, and we can try the Manifest battle. Do I want to put myself out there like that? You got an Iska dupe, so now it's 79. Oh no. Oh, 79. So close. Cool. All right. Well, on today's episode of the stream, we are going to go for The Sea Within. We're going to be playing Chapter 7, The Sea Within. Just a quick note, the reason why we don't have the whole introduction here, because you may remember there was a time-limited points for playing, for like starting the Mythos chapter within a certain time frame. You get more rewards, so I started the Mythos chapter in order to pick up those rewards. So we're not going to see the like very, very beginning of this. I actually don't know what team do I need to be using. That's another thing that I did, by the way. I started to organize my teams a little bit. So I've got my water team here, named Tall Glasses. Get it? Tall Glasses of Water. Bonus 40 stones. That was right. Hello, you're Japanese. Ohayou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. I think Earth Lightning Hybrid is one of the best for this chapter. Earth and Lightning, huh? Interesting. Well, let's see. We've got Earth here. I can maybe put in. Let's tag out Tuva for Victor, and then maybe Serene or Velvet. Should I switch out Serene or Velvet for Skull, or should I leave it as is? I think Earth Lightning Hybrid is the best one for this chapter. 4.5 Victor. Already have his tome now, just need to get a chance script. Nice. You brought Skull. Shouldn't watch the stream, you've only done the first chapter of the Mythos. Yeah, there might be a few spoilers for anybody who hasn't done Mythos up to chapter 7, which was released about a little over a few days ago, at least. More than a week ago, actually, I feel. Don't have normal style Shani, have her another style. I don't have her another style. I would love that. I don't have another style for Tuva or Shani or a lot of people. Let me switch out Serene, I think. Whoops. Nope. Nope, that's not what I intended. Let's bring Skull in here. Yeah, something like that. Let's get the show on the road. Forgot that I actually I've got my screen here too. Bum, bum. You'll also have to forgive me, as I've completely forgotten all the voices I gave to all the characters of the Mythos. I remember Mistrare I gave a very soft English accent. I think Rosetta I gave a kind of like Southern Belle kind of accent. So please forgive me if they're not consistent with the previous time that I did this. Had to speed. Why not use Clark for Earth? That's a good point. Yeah, and he's got heal too, so I could probably swap him out with Mariel, huh? Did I have Mariel in this party? You came. I'm ready. I think he's Crystal and Earth. Isn't he? You brought the Supreme Cardinal along? Tisk, have you already forgotten, oh self-proclaimed savior? Who are you calling self-proclaimed? I'm pretty sure I told you this back in the tower. I wanted to confess to the Supreme Cardinal. I've gone over everything that happened in the Crystalline Tower, so you don't need to worry about that. So much happened back then that completely slipped my mind. So even the Supreme Cardinal doesn't know what you're about to tell us, Johann? The Supreme Cardinal supports the Church in public, and the Tower Defender does so behind the scenes. My predecessor wasn't one to talk much, but I remember him telling me this. That ever since ancient times, the Tower Defenders have always had more than their fair share of secrets. But why would the Tower Defenders have such secrets? That is what you're about to find out. take a look at this device. Device? I feel like I've seen this design before. It looks similar to the relics we saw in the untrodden region. Relics? These are indeed a few researchers who call them as such. There are indeed. But like this stifling chain, this is a piece of Paradise technology passed down through the generations of tower defenders. So, the relics are Paradise technology. I'm sure you'll want to investigate all this further. But for now, I'd just like you to watch the video recorded on this device. A video. That's right, Mr. Silverhair. This device stores things from the past in the form of moving images. As a person of Paradise, you should be able to activate it. Touch it for me, if you'd be so kind. I mean, engaging your wings so that you can move 1, 2, 3 steps kind of feels like showing off a bit. Maybe that's just me. It lit up, just like the lightning rod. And now, the story of how the Tower Defender's blood came to be cursed is about to begin. And we're going way back. You're not teasing me, are you, Judith? No, ever since we fell for each other, I've been in such anguish. I can't keep lying to you. I'm truly sorry for deceiving you, Lef. No, it's fine. It must have been so difficult for you having to keep this to yourself all this time. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have mixed feelings considering our relationship, but I'm honestly glad you told me. It's just so sudden. I haven't quite got my head around it yet. First, our god doesn't exist. That's a fact, right? That's right, Lev. He made up the sword-wielding savior. He's there to symbolize the power of salvation. Naturally, we 13-winged beings aren't messengers of God either. We don't come from this world. We come from another world, the place you refer to as Paradise. That much is true. But what are God's blessings then? The land on our continent used to be so barren. How are we now able to live like they do on the central continent? That all started when you winged people arrived. I know that for a fact. You're right. From your point of view, maybe we seem like gods, the way we keep on creating blessings. the way we keep on creating blessings all the time, you know, as you do. But once you take a closer look, it's not such a big deal. We can't create something out of nothing either. That would break the second law of thermodynamics. The blessings are created from spirit power. Did you just say spirit? Like, on the Zerberia continent? I thought this place wasn't protected by the spirits. The crystal spirit was considered worthless in Paradise and was thus abandoned to this land. We use its power. The crystal spirit? I thought there were only 4. Earth, water, fire, and wind? Goddance. There are, at least, there are in this world, ruled as it is by the heavens. We use the power of the crystal spirits from Paradise, copy the 4 elementals of earth, water, fire, and wind. And what makes all this possible is the Stifling Song. The Stifling Song? That strange song you're always singing? Indeed, it was originally created to calm the spirits of Paradise. But in order to copy something, then surely you need an original. Where did you find... That was entirely by chance. Originally, we planned to use the power of another spirit abandoned to this earth at the same time as the crystal spirit. But as soon as we arrived in this world, we met a man on the brink of death. The man told us he had stolen elemental powers from the 4 great elementals, and then he breathed his last. Sadly, they were only small. But with these, we didn't need to recover the Thunder Spirit or Shade Spirit. So, there's a Thunder Spirit, a Shade Spirit, as well as a Crystal Spirit in Paradise? I've never heard of any of these before. What exactly is this Paradise place? It's the homeland of the winged people, but it's not as beautiful a place as the name implies, not by any standard. Besides, that isn't the true name of our home. We only started to use the name Paradise in any official sense when a certain project of ours was put into action. The Paradise Plan. Our plan to deceive the wingless beings and steal them away from this world. Steal them away? To Paradise? The wingless beings who were stolen away were used as pawns in the ongoing war in Paradise. Using such a jarring word as Paradise, providing you with God's blessings. It was all just bait for that. It was all just an investment to win the war. I am truly sorry, Lef. If it wasn't for my love for you, I'd still be deceiving the wingless beings. I held them in contempt. It's fine, Judith. I'm so grateful you told me all this. I believe every word you say. So, is there anything I can do? The least I can do is have the guts to try and persuade the other 12. If I fail, I will be executed as a traitor. Obviously, I don't plan to go down without a fight. I need to protect all of you wingless beings. But, just in case, I'd like to teach you the stifling song. You want to teach it to me? It takes a huge amount of magic to be able to sing the stifling song properly. You have the ability to sing it, which is an incredibly rare gift among wingless beings. So, if the other 12 turn against me and we all go down together, you will still be able to calm the crystal spirit. I understand. That's what you want. But, Judith, when you go to persuade them, I'm coming with you. With me? But if you do that, what if... Derek can't stay for the stream since you don't want to spoil, but I hope you all have a good day. I hope you have a good day too, Derek. I appreciate that. I won't be alone. I think it's best to confide in the bishop and get some help we can trust. It would be wrong of us Earth Dwellers to leave it all to you. I'll do everything I can so as not to lose you. Even if you say no, I'm still going. You really are a reckless man. Thank you, Lef. I understand. Thank you for telling me. Please, I've not done anything deserving of thanks. You should hate me. Until now, I've been deceiving all of you wingless beings, just like the other 12. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't angry, or filled with hatred towards you for deceiving us. But Judith, it would be wrong to act on these feelings and cast you out. If I treat you the same as the other winged beings, all souls will be forever impure when they are reincarnated. Thank you for that. Moreover, it would appear impossible to maintain the same relationship as before with the other winged beings. But if we were to capture the 12, I fear it would lead to chaos among the believers. Which is why we must rely on the device. Are you talking about memory manipulation? Altering memories of the winged beings certainly would minimize the chaos. I will capture the winged beings. The decision on what to do about the believers should be yours. Understood. We will no longer refer to the 12 as winged beings. They shall be branded as those bearing wings, the ones who deceived the winged beings. It's not the assistant manager, it's the assistant to the manager. Well, that's intense. Where am I? Giant's Claw, Howlow. The other 12 have been stripped of their freedom, just like you. Before long, you will be swallowed into the depths along with the stifling chain. Judith, how could you fall for a wingless being and betray us like this? Did you think Paradise would be willing to overlook the chaos you've sown? If I must be punished for my actions, then so be it. But I can no longer tolerate using the innocent people as pawns in our wars. Man, I hate when I'm betrayed by my friend and tied up. Yeah, you know, same old thing. You can't. What's the difference? What difference is there between a wingless being and an animal? You think they deserve your compassion because they can speak the same language as us? That's enough, Howlow. I don't think you and I will ever see eye to eye. At least in the end. Take my... I'll never accept anything from you. Howlow? That magic. Are you doing that to yourself? So you finally noticed. Well, you're too late. Woe betide the traitor and the wingless beings! Unless he's into that. You're probably wondering how I got here. Farewell, my dear brother-in-law. Whoa, there's some world building for you, my dear brother-in-law. Thank you, Judith. We've seen to the other 11. They've all fallen to the depths as well. I still think it would have been best to leave Howlow to us. It was better this way. I wanted to deal with him myself. Now, I just need to use this device to bind their wings to the area. We call it a spell on those between heaven and earth. Watch out, Judith! Uh-oh. When the screen gets red, you know something's gone down. Lev? Are you okay, Judith? So long as you and our unborn baby are safe. So much world building. Don't say that, Lev. What was that? I've been waiting for you to let your guard down, Judith. Oh. Howlow, How did you break free of the stifling chain? You know how to unlock it? How could I forget? I am the leader of the Paradise Plan, after all. You think I would have? You think I wouldn't have prepared for a rebellion? Picked up the other 11 midair and evacuated them to the southern cliff. Once I have defeated you, traitor, it will be easy to unlock the chain, and then if we keep this wingless beings who know the truth silenced, then everything can go back to how it was before. The only change is that we will now be 12 rather than 13. Hello. Rip Lef. Sorry, Lef. You were truly a real one. He prepared for a rebellion, but he can't be bothered to wear a shirt. He prepared for a rebellion, not a cool breeze. What the? Quit this futile struggle. Put your magic into the device, Lef. All the magic you have left. Are you insane? That will drop us both. That's right, Hallow. We'll fall to the depths of this earth together. Lef isn't dead yet. He hasn't faded away. He's just asleep, taking a nap. He just got tired. Spell on those between heaven and earth. Imprisoned in Giant's Claw. I hope I did right by you, Judith. This wasn't how I thought things would end up. But I was still able to... Lef. Judith! What a heartbreaking turn of events. At the very least, may your souls find their way to their true paradise. What do we do now, Bishop? There's no one left who can sing the stifling song. Now that we have lost every singer, we have no way to calm the spirit. Then what will become of us? Worry not. It's too soon to give up. There is no way to calm it, but there is still a way it can support us. Support? Indeed. Judith bestowed onto us a piece of paradise technology that I am actually able to use. I will use the stifling chain. Pardon me. I will use the stifling chain to shackle the crystal spirit and bleed it dry of its blessings. What happened to the ultra extreme hard mode of main story chapter? Can't use time travel to go back. Uh-oh. Bishop, that's... I know it's wrong. It's a truly sinful thing to do. But I can't let our devout believers go through such pain again. I stopped deserving to be a clergyman the moment this thought came into my head. I shall take responsibility for everything, including the memory manipulation. If you priests would be so kind as to select my successor, I shall entrust the future of the church to you, and I shall entrust the past of the church to my descendants, who will be burdened with the naked truth. Later on, The bishop did indeed shackle the crystal spirit with the stifling chain, exactly as he said he would. I don't know if this is true, but it's said that the blood and tears shed from the spirit created the crystalline tower. He became the tower defender, concealing both the shackled spirit and the truth of the past using paradise technology. I am his descendant. It brings me great shame that this secret should have come out during my lifetime. Thank you, Johann. That certainly clears up many things.
Then the winged people like me, who've lived in Giant's Claw, really are descended from the 12 of those bearing wings. That winged person, Judith, said the stifling song was paradise technology. It all makes sense now. Why would it have been taught to Mistrare and the other winged people? But how come I know the same song when I don't have actual wings? I had assumed that since you don't have wings, your version of the stifling song mustn't be the real one. But it's the same as the winged people's, you say. Then I have no idea. Mystery remains. Either way, our church possesses elementals stolen from the spirits of the central continent. Johann's face, you want to slap it? Does have a very slappable face. Since this has all been cleared up, I'd like to return to them if possible. We could do that for you. I know the 4 great elementals. Like, I got them. I got them in my phone. Yeah, we got a group chat going. You know them? You seem to be telling the truth. I'm astonished. I knew you were no ordinary man. I heard they were shattered into 1,000 pieces in order to prevent a great disaster befalling the world. They now live in a ghost-like state in a place known as Purgatory, so it's not impossible to visit them. I see. In that case, I'll leave this to you. Obtain the 4 great elemental spirit fragments. Leave it to us. We'll get these back to them. As he walks out with 120 backup members. Let's go, gang! We could fill a large-sized restaurant. If Clark had gone along with your plan and created the blessings, we could have kept it going a while longer. But we have no regrets over our decision. I understand. If I may, what do you plan to do now? Surely you didn't decide to meddle with my work without any sort of follow-up plan. Of course not. I have an idea. Huh? I mean, yeah. Okay, point of contention here. The entire last time I went through the Mythos chapter, I was constantly saying Thalil, but that leaves a vowel out. Is it Thalil or Thilalil? I'm gonna go with Thilalil because it's harder to say and therefore might be better for content. Right? Is that how this streaming thing works? I mean, yeah, Thilalil is not the type to be swept away by emotion in the heat of the moment. Judith said something interesting, but they originally planned on using the power of another spirit. Philly? Hold on. It's hard. It's really hard to distinguish the I's from the L's. Thililili. When we were leaving the untrodden region, we fought with the Thunder Spirit. Is that so? How interesting. Then you intend to capture this Thunder Spirit with my stifling chain. Don't be ridiculous. What would have been the point in this if we just sacrificed something else instead? However, the spirit didn't seem to like the tap to be flattered. Didn't seem like the tap to be flattered into doing anything. Indeed, that's the problem.
but I was thinking we'd have to negotiate with the spirit, even before seeing that recording of the past. Really? And then there's the voice I heard in the crystalline tower. Judging from what Judith was saying, there's a good chance that was the Shade Spirit. Good point. If the Thunder Spirit's unlikely to help, you could try the Shade Spirit instead. Precisely. If there's even the slightest chance, we should give it a try. Then Clark, where was the voice coming from? Well, it was east-southeast from here, at the Crimson Vast Sea we saw from the deck of the ship. And I'm almost certain it was coming from the bottom of the sea. The bottom of the sea?
The Crimson Vast Sea turns into a deep trench at Giant's Claw. If we approached by boat, we'd go to our watery graves in a matter of seconds.
You're right. At a time like this, why don't we ask Synth Hydra for help? Now that curse has been lifted, he should be able to fly over the continent without any problems. Continent. Getting my accents mixed up. Good point. Let's go talk to Synth Hydra then. Huh. It's all developing exactly as I thought. Investigating is fine and all, but Crimson Vast Sea is such a dull name. It should have a cooler name, one that really inspires exploration. You're right. Besides, the bottom of the Giant's Claw is still unnamed. And today is the perfect day to change that. Why don't I name it now? Uncharted Region Verdop. That should be the name of the untrodden route you must take to reach the Shade Spirit. Beep! I'm so excited now! I'm so glad, Thilly. Let's go to Synth Hydra quickly now. Our adventure won't start until we step on the stage. May that sea be the true sea within. Alright, ask the Synth Hydra if you could go down to the bottom of the ocean. Where are you at, Synth Hydra? Should I... I guess I probably have to go to Lightning Haven to talk to him. Or do I just go... Oh, he's not here. One moment. Now, where are you, Synth Hydra? Many people's fears under Merlot Ward. Crystalline Tower. Feel like I've missed something obvious here. Stop in a continent and check the map again. Okay, let's go. There, and then we'll check the map. Huh? Synth Hydra is taking a break. There you are. Found you. Oh gosh, I need a proper voice for Synth Hydra. Synth Hydra has described himself as a gentleman battleship. Gentleman, like, needs a very gentlemanly voice. Let me see. A mechanical voice? Oh, no. That's... One, that's too hard. Two, that might be... Let's see. You want to search... that's like, too much like Johann. You know what? We've got Rosetta as kind of the southern lady, and we'll have Synthydra as the southern gentleman. That's what we'll do. He'll have a try not to be too Kentucky Fried about it, but let's see. You want to search the Crimson Vast Sea? That certainly would be best achieved from the air. That's right. If you do this for us, I'll keep that little matter of yours a secret. That little matter? You mean you have more secrets of his besides the baby talk? It's not the Crimson Vast Sea, it's the uncharted region Verdot. Verdot? Is it like a French pronunciation? Understood. I'll proceed to the uncharted region Verdot. This isn't because I'm scared of my secret coming out. It's because we're such good friends. That sounds like a lie to me. Give him a southern monotone voice. We're on the same page. Departure sequence initiated to 20,000 BC. Uncharted region Verdot. We're gonna go with Verdot, as in like Merlot. Give him a British accent. Okay, what accent should... Okay, I'll let you guys decide. What accent should I give him? Right to refusal, but... I mean, not like I'll be interacting with him much. Whoa! It looks so beautiful up close. He's Alfred. Yes, the water really is flowing vertically. I feel like I'm going to be sucked in just looking at it. British, please. Who did I get for the 5-star drop summon? I got Victor as my shadow 5-star, which was nice. Victor was the one that made it so that I could get Yuna's manifest weapon awakened. Cockney robot. British. Oh, we got a few British. Okay. All right. We'll do a British accent. To the best of my ability, apologies to any and all British viewers. Probably past your bedtime anyway. The voice is definitely getting closer. I guess it really is coming from the bottom of Giant's Claw. What do you think, Synthydra? Will we be able to get off here? Alright, British accent for Synthydra. The falling water is really messing with the atmospheric current. I'm afraid it's near impossible to fly safely. If the tip of my fin hits that waterfall for just a second, I'll lose all control. I don't want to have to make another emergency landing. Then we'll have to approach the spirit from a different route. What should we do? Should we go back to the church for now? We have one other alternative. We carry on from here and go see the 4 great elementals. Or rather, there are phantoms on the central continent. Phantom elementals? I mean, we do have something to give them. Right. And they might know something about the spirits of the western continent. You make a good point. We completely overlooked that. Sounds like a plan. Let's head to the central continent then. It's my first time going there. I can't wait. Synthydra, could you drop us off near Rattle? Understood. I shall proceed east then. I like Rattle's music. Eek, I've missed this feeling. I've missed feeling this excited. Can we get to this purgatory place from here? Purgatory?
I've never heard of such a place, and I come from Rattle a lot for my missionary work.
I barely believed it at first either. First things first, let's go and see Onodera. Now, try not to be too taken aback when you meet him. Atlantica's track hits. Ooh, I'm excited. Onodera. What is Onodera's voice? He's a straw man. A straw dummy. Well, well, well. Long time no see. I am Onodera the Steward. Whoa! Did that axe just talk? Well, I think you'll find it's me, the straw, that's talking. So what can I do for you today? I have like kind of like a carnival presenter or something. Step right up, step right up. Actually, I'd like you to send us to Purgatory again. No problem, then I'll use my people's astral projection technique to send you to Purgatory once more. Astral projection? But, how's it even eaten? Are you sure you're a prodigy? Please don't worry, I'll just temporarily separate your souls from your bodies and send them to Purgatory. You'll be able to return to yourselves as normal afterwards. That sounds okay? Or does it? I do feel a teeny bit scared. Steal your body and mind? This could be a jarring experience. Okay, we're ready. Are we shipping? Hold on. Are we shipping Varys and Ashtir here? Did you just ship Vashtir? Oh. You're... Is there something up with me? You have no soul. Oh, I apologize. You have a rare soul, indeed. Ah, yes, I may look like a human, but I believe that isn't actually the case. I don't have a soul. Does that mean I can't go to Purgatory? You do have a soul. Everyone has a soul. Yours is just different. You leave this to me. I've never actually seen somebody say Simp Hydra, and now that I see it, I cannot unsee it. Phew, looks like it worked. Ooh. Such a rare soul. Or rather, it was the color of his soul that was different. We just had, here in Japan, our cherry blossom season. And I think it was just last week, it was this kind of feeling around outside where the petals were falling off the trees and blowing in the wind. It is my favorite time of year here in Japan.
Looks like we're all here now.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Not at all. I'm glad no one got lost. Doing synth dirty. So, where are these phantom elementals? I can feel for huge torrents of energy coming from different directions. They must be in a different area so that their powers don't interfere with each other. You're amazing, Clark. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you'd been here before. Ever since I received the Crystal Spirit's power, I seem to have developed a sensitivity to elemental movements. Well, enough about me. We've got to return the original elements to each of them. You're right, and then we should ask if they know anything about the spirits of the Western continent. Okay, let's... I guess we're going to the... Oh, we're not going to any first.
Let's go all out.
Earthen. Let's see. We'll do this. Okay, it looks like we can go in any order. I gotta admit, the first time I saw this, do you want to sleep forever? I hesitated. I was not sure that they were going to restore my health. Thought it was going to be one of those, do you want to sleep forever? And then it was just going to crash the game. Okay, this I believe is the Earth Elemental. So... wind is what we need against Earth, right? Yeah, it goes water against fire, fire against air, Earth goes against water, so air against Earth. There's no battle? Well, just in case. Long time no see, Gnome. Oh, it's you, little one. It has been a while. I just picked the Earth team, didn't I? No, I picked the Wind team. Did you just call Aldo little one? Aldo isn't little. You're just super big. We must look incredibly small in the eyes of a phantom elemental. So, what can I do for you? I can't imagine what you might want with a phantom such as myself. Actually, I have something for you. You handed over Gnome's gem. What is this? I wouldn't remember anything so small. But it does look like a part of me. I am most grateful. As a phantom, my power is limited, but is there anything you desire as reward for your troubles? We're trying to find out about the spirits of the Western continent. Could you tell us a story that we tiny humans wouldn't have heard before? The Western continent, you say? Don't know about the spirits, but I'll tell you what I do know. A long time before even we were born, at the beginning of this world, there was a war between the Mother Goddess and the god of the underworld, a war between order and chaos. That war ended with the victory of our mother goddess. Group. I should arrange my teams according to their weaknesses. Fire, water, and earth. I do have different elemental teams. I have a fire team, water team, earth team. I have a fire right now. What we can go look at it later. But I have elemental teams, and then some like attack type teams, and then some teams that are like just specifically for certain like another dungeons or something. And then in order to control the planet, our mother goddess created we four great elementals. But the war had been far more brutal than anyone had imagined, and had caused the planet to change greatly. You can still see the impact of the war on the continents today. I never knew there was such a huge war. The gods are truly immense beings, beyond what tiny folks such as yourselves could possibly imagine. I heard there was a particularly big collision on the western land, though I don't know what happened with that. I see, thank you, Gnome. You've been a great help. So, try not to bring my notification window down again. So we've got, here we have an Earth team, which I've temporarily substituted a few Lightning users into for this event. We've got our Wind team, then we have our Water team, and our Fire team. And then we have a Bash, a blunt attack team, a Slash attack team. This one is just used for the Antiquity Garulea, another dungeon, because I'm in the process of trying to farm poison and pain grostas right now. This one keeps changing. I call it memories because I was going through the memories in another dungeon, and it was filled with different characters before. Recently, I have also used it to farm melodist psalms, as well as Cyrus's 5-star psalms. Forget exactly what they're called. Brave something psalms. This is for I'm going through the auction grind right now, getting seeker points. So anytime I clear a seeker quest, I use this team. And oh, this is the one where I'm actually grinding Cyrus's tombs. How many light is my straw boy? Not a lot. I've really just started doing that in earnest, because I feel like I'm just at the point now where I've mostly leveled up the characters that I want to level up. But like, yeah. So I just started. Like, I didn't want to spend high scrolls on Straw Boy. Now I have been. I think he's at 4 now. Anyway, I think we can actually go back to our Earthbound team. As you indicated, there was no battle there. We'll go have conversations with the other elementals. Lord of Mana only took 2 weeks, but having to mash through the auction dialogue each quest was miserable. Oh. Live humans. And is this a winged person? Me. I knew it. You wanted to dance with me some more. You brought along a winged person for me. Am I correct, swordsman of the humans? No, I didn't come to dance with you today. I came to give you this. Yeah, I finished the Lord of Mana grind. which was a bit of a marathon. But it's done. You handed over the sylph's feather from the church. Huh. This must have fallen off me. Not that we phantoms molt. Well, what does that matter? Why worry about such things when you've come to play once more? I will dance with you as thanks for your gift. Everyone else is welcome to join in too. I'm sure that would be great fun. But before that, I'd like to ask you something. Do you know anything about the spirits of the Western continent, Sylph? Western continent. I do. The whispers of the wind tell me the dark god's claw marks are still to be seen on that land. The dark god. Long ago, the dark god wrought turmoil across the land, and for that he was sealed away somewhere. How sad it must be, not being able to go outside and play. But sadder still is the fate of the spirits of the underworld. The dark god must be as powerful as our mother goddess, yet they never even got to be created. Oh no, I'll anger Mother Goddess saying this. I see. Thank you, Sylph. This will really help. We have a few things to sort out, but why don't we dance together after that? Why can't you dance now? Just make sure you come back. Okay. Next is water, I think. Oh, whoops. No, not that way. Take the shortcut. Oh yeah, so the Lord of Mana friend point grind is what I meant. So you getting all of the friends up to level 3, or getting at least 25 friends up to level 3. Oh, it's you. You seem burdened with more sorrow than when I saw you last. Sorrow? I've just been off having adventures. So you appear sad to the Phantom. Were you not enjoying your travels in the Western Land, Aldo? What? Of course I was. You've misunderstood, Melina. I'm joking. You don't need to take it so seriously. She says with her arms folded. Your jokes sure don't sound like jokes. Anyway, Undyne, I have this for you. Agreeable, I dare say that Rosetta isn't particularly a quiet type either. You handed over Undyne's tear from the church. That's just my opinion. Clark is literally Snow White. Change your mind. Oh my, this is a tear I shed long ago. It's a mere drop in the ocean, but it's still a part of me. Thank you. As a phantom, my power is limited, but is there anything you desire as a reward for your troubles? We're trying to find out about the spirits of the Western continent. Do you know anything? Even if it seems like a spit in the sea to you, it could help. The Western continent, you say? I don't know about the spirits of that land, but I do know that it is a place filled with deep sorrow. Again with the sorrow! However, there is good reason for its sorrow. It is a land where the power of our Mother Goddess has no effect. There are a few other places like that on this planet, but that continent is special. Clark is definitely a Sino Alice type character. I see. Thank you, Undyne. You've been a huge help. A place that the Mother Goddess's power can't reach. Maybe she's talking about the Duskin lands of the Beast King's castle in my era. Alright. One more conversation. Almost missed this. Kind of early in the morning for you. Kind of early in the morning for me too. Good morning, Variz. We've been trying different times. I think the first stream that I did, we went on at... I'm located in Japan, so these are all Japan time. But I think the first stream that I did, we tried like 1 or 2 p.m. And we've been progressively getting a little bit earlier and earlier and earlier. Just trying to see what works for most of the people most of the time. Hey, Paulo. Good to see you too. Any plans for Golden Week? Not currently. Unfortunately, the pandemic is kind of hitting its 4th spike here in Japan. Things are a little bit... It's just... Yeah, the only kind of trips that I've planned basically all throughout this entire pandemic is camping, just because it's out in the woods and away from everybody. But yeah, I'm mostly gonna try to take it easy. I've been trying to like eat better and exercise more, so maybe focus a little bit more on that. Let's see, Salamanders. So we meet again, O child of man. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it, Salamander? That was a surprisingly direct way to talk to a phantom elemental. Worry not. This one has an even more mysterious fate than we spirits. So he who stands against the darkness, what can I, Salamander, do for you? Actually, I have something for you. You hand it over Salamanders. This is a spark that once flew from my body. We've been told that long ago a human who washed up on our continent stole this from you. I know this is incredibly late, but we'd like to return it. I see. Thank you for your troubles. There were quite a few who desired my sparks and stole them from me, but this is the first to be returned. By the way, do my senses deceive me, or is there a non-human presence among you? That would be me. My body is being used as a vessel for a spirit. Salamander, did you know that there were spirits other than you who would rule over earth, water, fire, and wind? How many hours we're going this time? We will... I mean, it depends on how the stream goes. You know, if we're having fun and there's a lot of people and you know, there's the story takes it where it needs to go, anywhere between 2 and 3 hours. So I've been up for a little more than an hour now, so probably another 1 to 2 hours. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe it'll never end. Maybe this train doesn't have any stops. However, we are not omnipotent. There are things we don't know, and there are things we can't do. We four embody the heavenly powers, but I'm ignorant of the powers of the underworld. If there were spirits that embodied underworld power, that would be none of my concern. Underworld spirits. I can sense the chaotic spirit overflowing from its vessel just by looking at you. What I am telling you is that for your own good, Don't stay too long before me. The fate of the heaven and the underworld was determined by that primal fight at the very beginning of this world, after all. As long as we make it to Atlantica? Alright. Sorry to hear that. Stay safe. No worries. We're all going through the same thing. Kind of funny how the elemental fragments are just extremely small pieces of elemental energy that they didn't even know were going. Yeah, they're like, oh, this? I guess it's a part of me. Thanks. Glad they accompany me. Oh, thank you. Pry, what are you doing?
That was Salamander. The Phantom Elementals truly are great beings. I realize now it was absurd to think my fire could ever burn as bright as his.
It wasn't absurd, Pry. You believe in yourself. Your fire can burn just as bright, if not brighter.
I can't let this be. I must devote myself further.
That's right. That's the attitude I like to see, Pry. All the phantom spirits certainly had strong personalities. Unlike this crew. But we found out some useful information. We reaped quite the reward from returning those items, don't you think? So if we piece together what each phantom elemental said... I'm feeling a teensy bit confused. And we can't trust Pry to do it. So, why don't you go through everything, Aldo? Huh? Me? This'll be interesting. Let's try and get through this quickly. Who won the war between the gods all that time ago? No! I'm getting tested? Okay. The war between the gods, either... Is the Dark God? Was it the Dark God? Just because I'm reading doesn't mean I'm paying attention. Mother Goddess? Alright. Yes, that was it. Thank you guys. Mother Goddess won, and she created the full great elementals. Putting together what the Phantom Spirits said, the Dark God lost the war and was sealed away. That would be the natural conclusion. Well, do you remember, Aldo? Which continent was said to be most influenced by the Dark God's power? I guess the Western Zerberia continent is my guess, but I'm gonna once again look to chat to make sure that I'm that I'm correct. No? Yeah? Wait, what? North America? Not as strong a consensus on this one. I'm gonna go with Western then. Yes, that was it. It was our own Zerberia continent. Zerberia?
A wasteland devoid of blessings from the spirits. Did it end up that way due to the influence of the Dark God?
This Dark God seems to be the key to all this. Wouldn't you say, Aldo? The Mother Goddess created the full heavenly spirits. And likewise, the imprisoned Dark God could have created his own spirits, don't you think? Just in case, let's try and recap how many phantoms he said he created. Konnichiwa. Yuriko-san. Yuriko... channel. None?
Zero they did create.
Ah, yes, right you are. They said his imprisonment prevented him from creating any underworld spirits. But don't you find it strange? I mean, on our journey we've... Yes, we have actually met spirits on the Western continent. Well then, Aldo, this is the last question. How many spirits have we come across on the Western continent? Chat? Help! 2? Oh, that's 2 twos. 2. That's 3 twos. Yes, we saw the thunder and crystal spirits in the Devola underground caverns and the crystalline tower, respectively. Unless that was some kind of group hallucination. Also, Judith mentioned a shade spirit in the recording. And I can hear its voice coming from the bottom of Giant's Claw. It's all very strange, and what's more, one of them is here, inside of Clark.
But there's no reason the phantom elementals would lie to us, is there?
How very mysterious. I didn't expect to run into a problem like this. The last one is shade, right? It's my understanding. Thanks to Aldo, I've been able to get my head around this. I'll handle this. Whoa, are you sure? No matter what, it's pretty certain that there's a third underworld spirit in the uncharted region for Verdot. This shade spirit. Problem is, how do we reach it? This just brings us back to square one. Mel, about that. What if we went back to my village? The Winged People's Village. Misty! Are you already feeling homesick? No, it's not that. The spirit's voice that Clary can hear is coming from Giant's Claw, not the bottom of the sea. In other words, from the bottom of the valley between the seas. Giant's Claw is what separates the continent from the sea. Oh, I see what you're saying. If we ask the Winged People to help us get down to the depths of the earth, theoretically we could walk across it. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, Mel. Misty, you're almost as much of a genius as myself.
This seems to be the best idea we've had so far.
I think so too. Let's go with your plan, Mistrari. We're all agreed then. Let's head to the Winged People's Village. All right. I think I meant to show. No, I already did show. I showed my party. Never mind. Where are we going? Get up. Another eating's reading as well. Ah, sonna ni homete kurete. Arigatou gozaimasu. That voiceover probably can defeat anyone. I appreciate that. Kind words. Thank you. Is that... Oh, great-grandmother. Right. Is that... yeah, but great-grandmother is very youthful looking. We're not going to make her sound too old. Is that you, Mistrari? I didn't expect you back so soon.
Some people from your church came by a short while ago. They said they wanted to examine the feather grounds. I hope they weren't too rude. Well, no, not in the slightest. It was rather anticlimactic. They didn't want to damage the grounds, so they were painstakingly slow handling each feather. It made me quite impatient. Once they'd finished their investigation, they told me something. That your church will no longer consider us to be those bearing wings. You lot must have done something amazing to achieve such a result.
Sorry, because the story is very good. Have fun. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, you don't want to spoil the story, as we say. But thank you so much for dropping by. But of course.
Though it hasn't been long since I left the village, we sure have been through a lot. But I'll tell you all about that later. We actually came back to the village, and as we have a favor to ask. Ask away. What's the favor? I see. You want us to take you to the bottom of the earth. In order for the people on this continent to live even the most modest of lives, we have to get a spirit to help us. If possible, we'd like to find a spirit we can at least communicate with. We don't know what kind of spirit we'll find lurking under the Crimson Vast Sea, so right now our first priority is to find that out. I see. I'll tell the young men to help you then. But are you sure you want to go right away? Yes. I actually really want to see Seze. But I can't put my own feelings first. Not when everyone on the continent is facing such adversity.
You scared me half to death. What's wrong, Sister Thilililililililil?
I totally forgot. I've got something to do. I've got something super important to do. Stupid. I promised the children I'd play with them when I came here next.
Sister Thililililil, there are more pressing matters to attend to right now.
It's fine. I have a little errand I need to run too.
Huh? Sister Melina, you too?
You really can't take a hint, can you, Mr. Fiery Friar? Why don't we go too, Aldo?
Sure. I prize hesitation there.
I can tell you're trying to hide your feelings. You'll make a good wife one day.
It's a little old-fashioned, don't you think, great-grandmother?
Great-grandmother?
Sung, hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. This is chapter 7 of the Mythos quest line. Have a wonderful day, Blipple.
What's said is said. I'm pretty sure the Mistrai I raised was always caring of others. Yes. I can read you like a book. She's back at home. Says it. You. It's me, Mistrai. So, how have you been doing?
I was worried about you. You don't need to worry. I won't cause any more trouble to the village. That's not what I meant. That's not what I was worrying about. I was just worrying about you. Whether you're being tormented by your own thoughts. Whether you've gotten used to the village. Whether you're hating having to live around other people. I don't understand. Why would you need to worry about that? Worrying isn't something anyone needs to do. I'm sorry. I just feel bad about leaving you to great-grandmother after rescuing you. Is there really nothing troubling you? You can talk to me. I don't know if this counts. But where exactly did I come from? Ever since I was released from my duty, I've had a lot of time to think. Where did I come from? Where do I go now? Two songs simultaneously popped into my head. But I can't sing them. It's pointless, I know, but I can't stop thinking about it. As far back as I can remember, I've always had that bow and arrow. But was I taught how to use it by whoever gave birth to me or by someone else? I'd never thought about that before. Tell me, Mr. Are, am I ever allowed to be happy? Says it. I'm never going to tell you you're allowed to be happy. I thought so, then
what is another Eden dev's inspiration while naming Thil or any wacky names? You know, that would be something for the writers. That would be a good question for the writers. What are the inspirations for names? I believe that there are, you know, various inspirations depending on the character, not always from like the same source. And then sometimes it's, you know, just a name. Is my impression. But again, that would be a question for the writers.
If you're able to go ahead and be happy. It's no mean feat, believe me. You're always the opposite of what I expect. Speaking of which, great-grandmother taught me a new phrase. I knew there was something I needed to say to you, but I couldn't find the right words. Something you needed to say to me. Thank you for saving me that time.
Thank you. Thank you was the phrase that we didn't know. I see. When will the next Q&A be then? I don't know if we have one scheduled currently, but I'll look into that. Her name was Till, but then a cat walked in and walked on the keyboard. Ah, Misty, have you done what you wanted to do?
Everyone. Yes, sorry for the wait. I've called some people from the village. They can take you to the other side or the valley floor, whenever you want to go. You should get going. Take care. I will. Let's go. The same goes for the rest of you. You may not be from here, and you may belong to different peoples, but I think of you as my children. Then we'll be back. Alright, away we go. This guy looks familiar. Bump, bump, bump. You want to travel to the opposite side, or are you headed to the valley floor? Oh yeah! Let's take off. Oh, wait a second. We've been here before. Haven't we? Wait. No, this is where we want to go, right? Yeah. We just have the whole map unlocked, I guess. Boom, boom. Use tiramisu? I unfortunately do not have tiramisu. That's one, and Myunhwa is the other character that I really miss, that I really hope I get soon. Or Muris. This is so much lighter than I imagined the valley floor would be.
I too had prepared myself for a shadowy darkness underfoot.
This place seems to have an equal mix of thunder and crystal powers. It's as if the thunder and crystal powers were copied and are now growing naturally. The only thing I'm worried about it is if the shadow spirit is up ahead, then why can't we see its influence at all? I love a challenge. So long as it's light, I'll lead the way. Looks like this will be a long journey, but I'll try my hardest. That's the spirit? Incidentally, Thalil, what's that behind you? Huh? Behind me? A monolith? There's something written here. It's pretty faint, though. I do not regret nothing. Compared, distance I've traveled is nothing. And yet, adventure again. I know will never be read as proof. Adventure. I write my last moments. The name is completely illegible. Something tells me it rhymes with meth. Loving? Could Judith have written this? Oh, maybe Judith. Maybe she miraculously survived after falling to the valley floor. It's too new for that. I believe that recording was from a few hundred years ago. Judging from the weathering of this monolith, it can't be more than a decade old. I knew that. Maybe Judith lived a few hundred years. I just thought it would have been romantic. But if not Judith, then who wrote this? Love seems a little out of place in a note about travels and adventures, don't you think? It certainly is intriguing, but there's no use puzzling over things we don't know. Right, for now, let's continue east toward the spirit's voice. Alrighty. Should we go check out this horror down here? And also, you were suggesting I do have Muris in my party. Muris actually has a regen. I don't know if I need Mariel necessarily. So I could potentially swap Mariel for Clart, or Ooh. Serene. Maybe Clark. I mean, he's part of the story, right? Makes sense. I need to equip him, though. Something a little better, maybe? Why don't you take this? And... do I remember him as being a little bit on the slow side? Speed 231. Actually, no, that's pretty fast. Is everybody else equipped? No, we don't have you equipped. I guess because we'll put a luck badge on you, maybe? How's everybody else doing? Wow, I don't have any badges equipped. I just forgot to equip badges after their experience was finished leveling. Okay, I think that's everybody then. Alright. Let's see. Weak to thunder, I guess. And earth. Don't like that. Being blinded. I mean, do I... Oh, I should have seen what treasure I just got. Defeat the horror octo monstrosity. Oh, Lance. Okay. I have to claim the rewards in real time because the notification badges, I like them to be clean. Magical seaweed is what I got.
Those who wish to die, come at me.
Cool. Okay. Claw Daddy. I defeated my first Claw Daddy. Fight all the horrors.
Those who wish to die, come at me.
How do we do if we just full on attack them without... Oh, I should probably put... Let's put, maybe Mirus up front. You gotta build your magic back up anyway. Ooh, murmur scripts. Can always use some murmur scripts. 5 of them ain't bad.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
So So deep, Clark. So deep. Hey! High class scroll. Knew there was bound to be a secret passage in here somewhere.
Guide me.
Will there be any plans to increase the rate of for chance? You know, all of those kind of decisions are not my pay grade. All right, what do we have here? I guess we're gonna have to explore both sides. Let's do the top first.
Those who wish to die, come at me.
Okay. Now we'll go around the bottom track.
I shall take your soul with my sword.
That'd be so intense all the time, Deirdre. Utskali! Another alluring shadow lance. Ding ding. Kind of sounds like a a bell is rung on a match every time I start a fight. Ding ding. All right. We're in the depths now. Lot of fishy fossils in here. More murmur scripts. Once again, very welcome. Always welcome.
Free yourself.
Who do I have? Do I have any Shadow Lance users? I'm getting all these Shadow Lance. Suzette is light, right? And Ismina is light, I believe. It's the third one. Let's... Oh, I thought that would kill him. Alright. Let's bring Violet and...
I did it! You're welcome!
Let's see, Violet and Victor back out here.
Let's go all out.
Whoopsie. Targeted the wrong dude. As you can tell, I'm often hesitant to use magic points.
Disperse!
This isn't the time to be holding back.
Alright, why don't we make things a little faster this time? Oh! Hold on. Does this restore physical resistance? No, it just restores HP. Does Clark have a spell that restores status? Because I don't want to do another force and just have them miss every attack. I wanted to, so why didn't I do the one turn another force? I wanted to set it up. I didn't know if one would do it. It doesn't always in my case. Let's see, restore. It doesn't restore status. Well, I think at this point with the pain on and Deirdre back with vision, we could probably take it out. Oh, crap. There we go. Alright, that's enough. Sloppy, but we're done. Medical seaweed.
Yet I still fight.
Hey, more high class scrolls. Yeah, I am curious about your thoughts about that with the orbs. Buying chant, like, what do you all think is the best way to spend those orbs? I did buy one chant script early on, but then I started to question whether or not it was worth it. Like whether it's better to buy keys, so you could just keep grinding other things at the same time, like murmur scripts and all that. Because if you buy keys, then you've got chances at everything, right? How's my party doing? Let's bring you back in. You could stay out for now. You only buy treatises when you have like one left. Yeah, I've bought treatises as well. I bought the treatises for Yuna's another style, in order to upgrade her. Because I had 3 and the shop had 2. And now I've got a number of treatises, but only like 2 at the max. In one case, I forget which character has 2 treatises. Oh wow, high class scroll +7. Straw boy. You're gonna get some upgrades here. Oh, look at that sneaky chest. Not a terrible amount in that sneaky chest.
Here I come!
Da, da, da. It's better to just keep using keys daily. Save the orbs for when you are missing a few chants. Defeated 20 Clawdadders. This looks like a well or something I can go down. Again, let's clear the award. Later on, speaking of chant scripts, later on, I'm going to ask you guys to help me decide who I'm going to upgrade to 5-star. I've got a few... well, major trial, eh? I've got a few nominees, people for whom I've got enough... I've got tombs and things for, and I've currently got enough chant scripts and all the other scripts you need. Just need help figuring out who. Whoa, this place is amazing. Upgrade Priya.
This must be that huge waterfall. This looks like it belongs on another world.
Honestly, we're not on a picnic, you know. There's no need for that. No one's watching. Why don't you relax a little, Melina? I don't mind other people watching. It's you I'm concerned about. But it's really incredible. How is it doing that?
What? Why is the ground shaking?
Look, there's something behind the waterfall. Is it a secret chest? No? You know what? I actually don't have the tomb for Lokito. You'd think I would have gotten that one by now. Did it see you? Hello. Who are you? Me? I'm Milsha. Alright. Milsha needs a voice. I'm Milsha. But don't worry about that right now. I'll give her a kind of whispery voice. That's the king of the jungle here, in the Crimson Vast Sea. Leviathan. Leviathan? Milsha has an... Hold on, Milsha has an Aussie accent? Oh, my friends here in Japan will crack the... if they hear me attempting an Aussie accent. It's so much bigger than the Leviathan I know of.
Is that a Leviathan too?
So what are we doing? We've kind of given British accents. We gave a British accent to Mistrare and her great-grandmother and the Synth Hydra at this point. Are we gonna give another British accent? Aussie accent? This is... Okay, I'm gonna embarrass myself. I apologize to any Aussies out there. Canadian. Oh, of course not. That's just a worthless parasitic monster that lives on Leviathan, eh? Okay, I'll try. This may... Look, I might embarrass myself. This may end very poorly. Apologies to the nation of Australia. That? Of course not. That's just a worthless parasitic monster that lives on Leviathan. You're calling this worthless? Quit with the jokes. Here we go again. Came to this hinterland looking for a spirit, and now we have to start subduing marine animals. That ringing sound, are they ultrasonic waves? We've got to defeat it quick. Don't screw up. What's the rush? Does Leviathan use those ultrasonic waves to signal his underlings where to go? What? That's ridiculous. This thing's gross is all. It's so ugly I want it out of my sight. Sight? Honestly. Some guy deploying accent zone. Are you even stupider than So you're aware of your own stupidity? Quit acting stupid and start fighting. Get your weapons ready. My another force gauge is not charged, is it?
Nope.
Alright. Hopefully I don't have to worry about blindness. Let's hold off on the charge for now. Oh, this looks like it might actually be an easier fight than the horror. Yub it. Might as well charge then. Earth types attack. Yeah, let's build that up. Yeah, this won't last long. Oops, I'm gonna keep doing the slag assault. And yeah. One thing that I always get corrected. Pardon me. Not that I get corrected, but one thing, you know, that I was told in very strong words, that one of the biggest problems with the line shrimp on the Barbie is that they don't call them shrimp in Australia, they call them prawns. We managed to defeat it. It's so disgusting. Milsha. That's my name. You're a wingless being, right? So, how are you here? Wingless being.
Look closely, Sister Mistra. She may not have wings, but she does have fins. If she can move freely through the sea, then of course she can reach the valley between the seas.
Oh, you're so clever, Mr. Fiery Friar.
I assume from the looks of you that you're one of the fishmen.
I'm not a fishman. I'm a mermaid. I'm Milsha, the mermaid. Fishman? The nerve. Honestly, I'm nearly lost for words.
I'm terribly sorry.
Sorry to ask again, but why are you here, Milsha? Oh, well... More importantly, we've defeated a monster together. Doesn't that make us friends? Doesn't that make us friends? I think is the way to do that in that accent. It was more of an English. Friends. Should be friends. Yeah, I guess. There's someone I'm looking for. My cute little brother. I've searched the sea high and low, so I thought maybe there was a chance he was on land. So that's why you're all here. This is a real godsend. Hey, you could be my guides on land, right? Sorry, but we're looking for something too, so... Sure, that shouldn't be a problem. I'll be your guide. Really? Hold on. Really? God, I'm getting my accent so messed up. I'm so excited. Wait a second, Rosetta. Don't worry, Melina. Leave this to me. In exchange, Milsha can help us out with what we've got to do first. Sure, I'll do whatever I can. Just say the word. Thank you for your ready consent. Now then, Milsha. You seem to know a lot about the monster ecosystem. Are you from around here? Huh? Well, I just like. Hold on. I can't shake the southern accent. This is so difficult. Well, I just like to go walking here, I guess. Walking? Isn't this a bit, in the middle of nowhere for a walk? I expect you know your way around, so why don't you guide us ahead? Once we've found what we're looking for, we'll help you out. There's nothing ahead, I guarantee it. That's fine, but will you still guide us? If there's nothing there, we can come straight back. Are we all agreed? We're pretty much stuck here, so we may as well hurry on ahead. Now why? You still want to go ahead? There's nothing there, I swear! Stop! You're just wasting your time!
Hey, Milsha!
We're keeping that voice. Ah! Minchie!
Fancy seeing you here. Why don't you swing by the town? Everyone's worried about you.
Ugh. Seriously, you can't take a hint. You can't take a hint. I've been trying to hide from you.
Hide? Huh? What? Who's this guy?
So, there's a town. Thank you for the information. Come on, you guys. Sorry, she's a nice girl, really. Is one of her fins attached? Like, I've never noticed this in the design before. It looks like... No, it's moving independently. Never mind. Wait, don't leave me on my own.
Did I mess up? Well, I'm sorry, Milsha. Let me make it up to you.
Ooh, a cat.
I shall take your soul with my sword.
Kate! Kate the cat! We have our AS, right? I think we could probably one turn it then. If we... Yeah, there we go. All good. Catfish. I get it. Prayer script. I actually prefer murmur scripts at this point, but prayer scripts are also welcome. Atlantica, here we are. Looks like we're about to finish the chapter. Wow, this place is cool. Wow, what a beautiful town. I never would have imagined such a beautiful place existed here. It's completely different from the Dragon Palace. But... Hello. Oh no, not again. Could I be dreaming? Is it just me? Or are there wings coming out of that girl's back? This is no dream. She's flying around like it's nothing. Pry! Now's the time to protect a maiden's honor! It's fine, Phil. It seems like our audience is made up entirely of women. Huh? You're right. Of course, all Atlantica mermaids are female. Mermaids? Oh no, Atlantica all has to be Australia, don't they? I haven't heard that term in a while. Is that you, Milsha? Eep! I thought Miss Story would stand out so much you wouldn't notice me. Leave me alone. Wait, Milsha? What exactly is happening here?
Sorry about this. Milsha ran away from home a long time ago.
She ran away. Looks like we have yet another eccentric on our hands. I guess we'll have to find the spirit without a guide.
Spirit?
I can hear a spirit's voice from deep within this town. It's getting clearer as we get closer.
Wait a minute. You're looking for a spirit?
We are indeed. Do you know anything?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Finally gave them the slip. Hi, why'd you look so serious? 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 The voice is in agony. It sounds like it's coming from inside that big building at the back of town. Ah, you mean the spirit hall. Spirit hall. This is so difficult. You want to go inside? Not possible. Do you see that enormous door? It won't open. Won't open? You mean Earth Dwellers can't unlock it? No, it's nothing. It's nothing so mean as that. When I say it won't open, I mean it simply can't be opened.
Ah, I see. So there's a way to open it, but it's been lost to you.
Exactly. Which means even my stifling song can't reach it. Stifling song. Even in her shocked face, Melina still keeps her arms folded. Did you just say stifling song? Yeah. What's with you two all of a sudden? You two all of a sudden? Sudden? You know how to sing the stifling song here. Could you tell us more about it? Who are you singing it to? Who am I singing it to? Well, the spirit. That's exactly what Judith said in the recording. Which means that the spirit's got to be beyond that door. So that has to be the voice Clark can hear. However, not knowing how to get in might pose a problem. Should have gone looking for my brother before. It's him who had the key to the door. You've got to be kidding me. Wait a minute, didn't you say that all the mermaids in this town of Atlantica were female? Yet you're looking for your brother. Yeah, that's right. You see, my brother was cast out. His name is Poseichi. He's just the cutest. He was raised by Leviathan. He's a demon. Demon. Raised by Leviathan. Ooh, 100 chronostones. Alright, I think that is probably a good place to end the Mythos portion of this adventure. As promised, we'll take a little bit of a look around Atlantica first before we like. What do you got to say? Oh my, is that what I think it is? Do you really have medical seaweed item on you? Medical seaweed, could this be it? Yes! Monsters of the Crimson Vast Sea will sometimes drop them. In Atlantica, they're used for medicine. I'm not sure if they're effective for you guys, though. I see. Would you like to trade it for my strong rope? Sure, I guess, but what is strong rope good for? Did you notice there were a few vertical holes in Atlantica? Down in the caverns where most monsters live, it's too dangerous for anyone to explore, but there's likely to be some valuable there. I'm sure you guys can use strong rope to climb down the hole and search inside it. In that case, I'll bring medical seaweed items if we find them. Hey, I found some. Yes. Oh, I need 3 medical seaweed items. Gotcha. Okay. The economy is, Kirish. Who's a good little Kirish? Hey, we got 110 kinds of cats. Looks like a quest here. Let's look in the tavern. Cool spot. What's this about? Looks like a nice place to rest. Really? What they all be doing? Which tavern event would you like to see? Ah, okay. In order to, you must become allies with a certain character through lots of fishing. Alright, we'll end our free time then. Well, maybe that's the next thing. I went through the Lorna Mana grind. I went through the grind to get... actually, I went through the full grind of the Tales collaboration to get all 4 characters all leveled up and all the chant scripts for that. Maybe next on the list will be fishing. Oh, hello. What is this?
Yep, there's nowhere better than this bench. On this bench, someday Milsha and I will...
Huh? You now have the option to watch Minchi's Tavern. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So those little things will unlock the tavern events. I mean, like, I'm sorry, but her name is Sheila, right? The only thing this city has in common with the Dragon Palace is the fact that they're both under the sea. The Dragon Palace. It's where I'm from. I'll just give her an American accent. Why make this more difficult for myself? Believe me, it's a wonderful place. Okay. There's Sheila's. And I think we'll probably... Yeah. We're gonna port our way out of here after we collect this reward. And on to the next part of the stream, which is the Itoise side quest. Now, when I... Ooh. Got 100 chronostones for that. That's not bad. When I first did my first stream... Oh, that's a cool overworld illustration. Did my first stream. I got a DM from the localization, one of the localization managers, saying, play the Snowman quest. And that's it. Never talked to him before. before that. Not really. But there's... I say that to say that there's some enthusiasm about the Snowman quest, which I am not aware of. Why don't we switch up our party? I don't know what's going to be good here, so we'll just do our slashing team. What does the snow need? This is I guess this is the quest. There's a cry for help in Itoise, but the one needing help is a snowman. Some good rewards. Let's go for it. Help! Who said that? Huh? I thought I heard a voice coming from around here. Mr. Snowman. Mr. Snowman. You heard me, Mr. Snowman. This rumbly-tumbly ball of snow and huggles. Snowman? Well, weirder things have happened. Okay? You okay? You look a little disconnected. Do I look okay? Now, would you... Move the cat, please! A Canadian accent? Okay, we'll do Canadian. We'll try Canadian. And again, sorry to all Canadians. Oh, right. Let me move the cat out of the way for you. I'm gonna go with my old voice. Oh, that dummy woman kitty cat. My beautiful snowscape body is all bung diddly ungus. Thank you so very, 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 very much for saving me, mister. Well, I'm glad you're safe now, but I'm afraid your body is totally, as you put it, bung diddly ungus. Ah, no! So how about you use those hands of yours and give me a little fixie-wixie? Well, I can't leave a good deed unfinished, can I? Why does he sound like a flirty old woman? Oh, one new body coming right up. Zippity-doo-dah, that's a little more oblong than I'd like, but it's good enough. Thanks, mister. Okay, well then my work is done then. Let me think about it. Ding dong, tick tock, wiggle waggle. Something the matter? It's just so freaking cold! Am I supposed to feel cold? That seems weird to me. Is it weird to you? Well, it certainly doesn't seem normal. Right? It is weird. Can you take me someplace warm? I don't remember who I am, but my belly when it tells me someplace warm will help me remember. Someplace warm. How about we try the hot springs? Okay, then, let's go. Now. Right now. Now. Okay, go. But won't you melt? Did I mention how cold I was? Brrr! Brrr! Okay. I can see why I was requested to do this one. Fine, fine. Okay, let's go. Hi! Oh, right, you can't walk. Okay, I'll carry you, but I hope my body heat won't cause you to melt. The hot springs. Is that the hot springs? Yeah, here. Oh, I can't. Bum. Do I have to Will this be the quickest way through from the ruins, I think? Maybe. Actually, Karga is probably faster. I mean, they're roughly the same. These guys are stronger than I remember.
What is lost can never return, yet I still fight.
Wait a second. Yeah. I'm going the right way, right? Wait, hold up. Am I going back to... I'm just going back to the the ruined temple, aren't I? Or is this... No, that's the hot spring. That's the hot spring. I'm going the right way.
They were simply outclassed.
There we go. Splendid land baths. I mean, one of the things that I miss the most since the pandemic started is going to the onsen. I love onsen so much. Wowie zowie! The water sure does look all nice and comfy wumpy. Put me in! You're sure you're not gonna melt? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. All right, if you say so. I mean, eventually I'm gonna melty welty to the point that even a hand-having person like you can't put me back. It is said that when a snowman truly melts, when his train pulls into the sublimation station, the life inside him is moved on and the snowman is ready for his next life. Which is why this snowman is 100% ready to get a little melty. I do not fear death! Now hold on a second. Brrr! It's so cold! Oh no! Why me? Alright. We could go in, but the second you start to melt, I'm pulling you out. You sure you're okay? Sweet blissy wissy, take me away. Hey, you're melting. You okay? That felt so good. Huh. Great. That sure was a close one, though. You feeling any better? Yes, bath. No cold. No bath? Yes, cold. So to answer your question, brrr! Well, if the bath didn't help, then maybe it's something else. About that, when we were in that bath of weather just now, something did popcorn into my noggin-woggy. What was it? It was a memory from when I was alive. I mean, as a human. I'm technically alive right now. When you were human? Oh, right, of course, you wouldn't know. When people from Itoise die, they go up, way up, and then they come down as snow. If you make a snowman with the dead people's snow, you get me, a snowman with the people's soul. Right. So you think the memory and the cold are related then?
Maybe. Or maybe I'm just really quirky. Who knows?
Do you know any other snowmen that are inhabited by the souls of the dead?
Nope, just me. Most snowmen are like, hooba dooby, I'm a snowman, and don't care about souls and stuff.
Which makes you special. Huh. If only there was some way I could help.
Gooba dooba doo! I got it. You can take me somewhere even hotter than a hot spring.
Even hotter than a hot spring.
Tell me the hottest place you know now!
Volcano?
A volcano? Wow! With a name like that, I bet it's absolute paradise.
I would try that accent, Veriz, but there are, you know, intellectual rights issues, perhaps, there. Okay, but it's extremely hot. You're gonna melt in minutes hot.
Just take me to the volcano! Brrr!
Okay. Nadara volcano it is. Okay. I feel like they requested me to do this one just to torture my voice, my commitment to voice acting. You sure about this? We've just got here and I'm already sweating up a storm. Which means you must be... How could you be enjoying this? You're already melting. It's so warm. I could just melt. You are melting. Okay, we can't stay here much longer. You remember anything yet?
Nope. I think we're gonna need to go a little hotter. I know. If you could just put me in that festive-looking water over there, it'll all come back to me.
Festive water. You mean the lava? No way. That stuff is dangerous.
Lava? I love lava. Lava me tender, lava me true, lava me a tiny dip in your glory pool. If I jump in, you'll get to see an all-new Mr. Snowman. Don't you want to see a new Mr. Snowman?
You're gonna be a Mr. Puddle Man if you go anywhere near that stuff.
Please, I'm begging you. If you don't throw me into that lava right now, I may never remember who I was. Brrr!
You might not. Either way, you're gonna melt.
Does this look like the face of a snowman that cares? Let me have some of that lava lovin'!
Fine. Just for a second, then I'm pulling you out.
Whee! Look at all that.
Oh, sorry. Look at all that steam.
Lava, lava, lava me some lava. It's so warm I could simply melt. Feel here.
Crap, I left you in too long.
That hit the spot.
Look at how tiny you are. Any smaller and you're a puddle for sure. We should get back to Itoise and fix you up.
Wait, I remember. Hold on. I'm remembering something. Remembering.
Save it. We've got to fix you before you melt for good.
Okay, but the snow in Itoise is all wet and cold and burned. No. Kunlun Mountains have that sweet, sweet powder stuff that snowmen crave.
You know best. Kunlun Mountains it is.
Globby glooby glue and thank it to you.
Okay. To the Kunlun Mountains. Alright. We'll go via Spectre Palace. Huh, you were right. Snow here is different. Now let's get you back into shape, eh?
Big and round, please.
How's this?
That tickle wickles.
So you were saying you remembered something back at the volcano?
I sure diddly did. It was all warm, and that made me feel nostalgic. Nostalgia is remembering, but for feelings.
Wow, I have never heard it put that way before.
Put two and two together, and I bet I'm all chilly willy because I'm lost something more. Speaking of which, brr, a birdie burr.
So there was something in your past life that was warm and you miss it, is that right?
Yep, that's literally what I just said.
Do you remember anything else? By the way, am I blowing out my mic? Like, if I'm, like, blowing out your speakers, I could tone this down a little bit. I could dial it back.
Nope. Just that it was important and it was warm. It was warm-portant.
Okay. Well, I'll do whatever I can help you to find it.
Aw, shucks. You're the bestiest friend a snowman could ever have.
Right. But before we do that, I need to get you back into shape.
You know what would make this go quicker? Roly-poly party! Just roll me around the snow and I'll get bigger and bigger and bigger! Make me bigger!
Sounds easy enough.
Well, it's not! You have to pay close attention to balance. Ancient snowman proverb. Too much roly and not enough poly will make a snowman all bowly. Listen, I don't write the proverbs, okay?
Got it. Equal amounts of roly and poly. Hey, not bad.
Yeah, this is way better than your previous attempt. Way better. Way better. Another 50 years or so, and you'll be a first-rate snowman handler.
For now, I'm just Veruo's handler. Hi, Reddit. Is that really what they're called?
Hey, did you hear that?
There's a cat getting attacked by a monster.
Oh no, you've got to save it from that big scary monster man. On it.
Yeah, it's weak to earth, right? Good. Seems to also be weak to slash. This should be pretty easily done, hopefully. Okay, yeah, a little overkill.
Only the pain remains.
Deirdre, you're such a mood. That was close. Hey, this is the cat from the village.
Ah, it was the kitty cat from before.
Hey, stop! Stop! Stop tickling me! Hold on, what is this? Feely Willy. Whoa, hey! You again? We gotta stop running into each other like this. Did I just remember Bember? September something? Hey there, kitty cat, do you know who I am? Did you remember something? Well, it turns out, me and the kitty were like bestest friends. Really? Maybe we were family? I don't know. But when the kitty is near me, I feel all nostalgic. I get the feeling the cat knows. This place is loaded with monsters, so why don't me, you, and the cat finish this chat back in Itoise? Let's go! Sure does like you. Cat no scary. Me like kitty. I'm gonna guess the cat was playing with you in order to get you to remember. That's why it was in the mountains. It was looking for you. Oh, kitty cat, were you looking for Mr. Snowman and where did boo boo goo goo meow 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 meow? Oh, do you like Mr. Snowman? I bet you do. Hey, just a guess here, but maybe the cat is the warmth you were looking for? What? I mean, you stopped shivering. Wowie zowie, you're right! In fact, I'm not cold at all, I'm positively radiant. Does this mean cats are hotter than lava? No, this feels different. I'm warm everywhere now. Maybe it's because it wasn't your body that was cold. Maybe it was your heart? So, have all your memories come back then? No. I thought I saw something, but it was all crazy-wazy. But being with Kitty makes me feel all warm and fuzzy-wuzzy, so I don't really care. That cat definitely feels the same. Gosh, I sure hope so. But I'm glad I got to feel this warm and fuzzy-wuzzy before my soul passes on. I mean, when I cease to be a sentient pile of snow and return to being just snow. Mr. Snowman. Thank a dank a wank a spank a Mr. Snowman Handler of the Year. Seriously? That can't be what they're called. Alright. There's the Snowman quest. That was a bit trying. On the old pipes here. Oh, I get to talk to him after. Howdy do, Snowman Handler of the Year. Thank you, Dank, for your help back there. Thanks to you, I'm all... The cold doesn't bother me any hoodly doodly. Who knew snow bodies could be this warm? What was that? I'm cold to the touch? No, right. You know, sometimes even I forget I'm made out of snow. Okay. Let's take a little resty westy. Angel Snow Mochi. Okay. And I think finally what we're going to do on this stream is upgrade somebody. Now, let me see. I'm not sure if I quite recall who is eligible. Let's go to our level 60 crew here. So, actually, not just the people in our level 60 crew. There is a couple. I think there's another style or two. Leclerc, for example. Where's Leclerc? So again, here are the potential nominees for being upgraded to a 5-star character. Hold on, let me just make sure I got everybody. Do I have Rosetta's tomb? I don't think I do, actually. No, I don't. So not Rosetta. Rosetta is not one. Do I have Mighties? I actually don't think I have Mighties. Do I? I don't. How do I not have Mighties? Not Vena's either, right? She doesn't even have one, does she? Oh, no, I do. Okay, so Vena. Vena is the first one. This would be the regular Vena, not the AS, because I have the AS. So first one is regular Vena. I may want to write this down. I'm going to forget. Regular Vena. What about Ruina? Do I have Ruina's tomb? Does she have a... No, she doesn't have a 5-star for regular. She's only AS right now. I don't have Suzette. Leclerc is the second one. This again would be the regular Leclerc, the minstrel Leclerc. So that's the second one. Let's see who else. Now we're getting into people who... Bertrand will be the third nominee. Regular Bertrand. None of these are AS, by the way. Bertrand. Seti. Do I have Setis? I think I do have Setis. Seti would be the fourth one. And in fact, yeah, Seti is the one that I could potentially buy Crimson Ray treatises. I don't think I have enough to buy them at this point, but I could very, very soon buy them. So Seti is the third. Bertrand is third. Seti is fourth. I don't think I have Hosukis, do I? No. And yeah, no. And I think Ewan is regular. Nope, never mind. I don't have Ewans. I don't believe I have Ferons either. No. Yeah, I think that's it. So, once again, our choices are, and I'll look up at chat in a moment, Seti, Bertrand, Leclerc, or Vena. All potentially regular. I have no another styles available. Only the regular versions of Leclerc, Vena, Seti, or Bertrand. Both Leclerc and Vena, I currently have the another style 5-star. Bertrand and Seti are not 5-star another style or regular yet. Jade, I don't think I have his. Do I? Maybe I do. Oh yes, I do. Okay, that's a another choice. So we'll call them just regular, right? Regular Leclerc, regular Vena, regular Bertrand, Seti, or Jade. Those are our choices. So let me scroll up chat here. Let's see. Leclerc is good. Bertrand just for the art. Whoever has Manifest. Bertrand. You and AS, blah, blah, blah. I don't have the AS, sorry. Bertrand, in your opinion. Leclerc, but you prefer SETI. I don't know exactly which one of those that is an endorsement for. Jade. Get Leclerc. Leclerc's Manifest. I have Leclerc's AS Manifest. And I'm in the process of leveling it now. SETI because Manifest. You can upgrade Jade. He's really strong. SETI AS is underwhelming. I'd rather get more 5 stars. Kingpin. That's Jade. Jade. Bertrand. Jade. Go for edgy Lancy Boy Jade. What about my Elga? Elga, I do not have her tomb. Unfortunately. I got one of her treatises, but don't have her tomb. SETI Ace carried your team. Jade is good, but I believe Jade is OP. You need to... Jade, you'll never dupe him. It looks like Jade is the overwhelming. I will say, I don't know if this sways it at all, but one thing that I thought about before is that I don't have Annabelle. As you can see, my Annabelle is very low leveled. I don't have either her tomb or her treatises or anything like that. So I don't really have much in the way of a tank for any battles that might need a tank. And I understand that Bertrand can be used in that case, but I don't, take that for what it's worth. If you still think Jade is the best thing, it is true. The thing about him not getting duped ever is a good point. Would have chosen Elga. Yeah, I'm working on Elga. I think my Earth team is the weakest. One of the reasons my Earth team is the weakest is because I don't have an Earth zone yet. I've got Fire Zone with Gadayu, Wind Zone with AS Vena, Water Zone with Yuna, but I don't have a Earth Zone. Manifest weapons are the best and should be driving reasons. And that's the other thing too. Does Jade have a manifest weapon? No, he doesn't. And am I correct in understanding that Bertrand does have a manifest weapon, or is that only his another style? He gets a Valor Chant boss. Do it for Saki, choose Jade. Before I put in my opinion, I am gonna put this in your hands. So if I'm begging you guys to pick one person and you guys pick somebody else, I will go for whoever you pick. This is your time to decide. That said, my impression is that Bertrand will end up being the more like somebody who will fit into my teams better, just because I don't have a tank. And Bertrand has a manifest weapon. At least that's my understanding. But then again, like the fact that, and I have Jade's fire, right? I have a pretty solid fire team. Is Bertrand fire as well? Let's take a look. I haven't really been paying attention to this guy's water resist. No, he's Earth then, right? Yeah, see, and my Earth team isn't the best. DPS is better than tank. Jade is best edgy Tsinsin. He has a personal cross that doesn't need a manifest. Jade will eventually get his manifest since Deidre got hers. He has a manifest for regular. Jade is fire piercing. Jade is fire, right? So I can actually kind of show my teams here, what they look like currently. The slash team, blunt team. This is my fire team currently. I know Altena is not technically fire, but maybe he could fit into the fire team. Take Altena's place or Mariel's place, depending on the situation. Fits into a pierce team. My piercing ability too has gone up with the acquisition of A.S. Leclerc. So that's my fire team. Whoops. And this is my earth team. I don't currently have a piercing team, but one of the only reasons is I just don't have enough teams right now. I'm using I'm using the other teams for different things like dungeon runs and stuff. Pew 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 pew. Is Rosetta more offense or healer? Rosetta AS. Rosetta is, yeah, she's good for buff. She sets a magic zone, like a neutral like magic zone, and she can increase fire type of damage. And I can actually just go, rather than try to guess and risk getting it wrong here. Let's see. So scale of Themis. Fire type attack plus 30% and type resistance plus 30%. So that's a double buff there. Prayer of Judgment, speed of all party members plus 30, physical resistance plus 30. And then when the zone is on, you increase the magic damage based on the magic MP value of all party members. So when you have a team, if you're just doing straight up magic, you got a team of like AS Gadiu and Mighty and Vayna or someone, all just like doing powerful magic, it adds up. Desiree 2, yeah, fire type magic on all enemies times 2, type resistance minus 25. So like, and you start stacking attacks, which increases those attacks. It's pretty good. So even though she's mainly for buffs, the Desiree is a good offensive attack, and it debuffs your opponent. So it's pretty gnarly. Like I was real stoked when I pulled her. She was a lucky pull. Yifa works like his own deployer. Yeah, I do. Yifa is part of my blunt team here. You personally would choose Manifest over anything right now. Go with your heart, Scott. Thank you, Paulo. Is Yifa my favorite character? Not necessarily, no. Like, my default answer is always Cyrus. I know it's ironic that I would say Cyrus is my favorite character and I don't have him to level 5 yet, but I am working on it. Hopefully by the next stream I'll have him up. You're gonna spend it for 5-star. Why not? Why not anymore? Somebody new catch your fancy? Or oh, because you like are convinced about AS Rosetta now? Agree with Zenith. Okay. So let's make this final decision here. It sounds to me, and once again, our choices are regular Vena, regular Leclerc, pew 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 pew, Bertrand, Seti, or Jade. I did not roll. I'll be able to roll the free 5-star tomorrow. All right. So we've got one for Seti. One for Vena, I guess. One for Jade. Started to enjoy some polls. Think you guys are really lucky. Haven't used Starter Encounter. Wondering if the community could give us some advice. That's 2 for Vena, 2 for Jade, 3 for Jade, 4 for Jade. Five for Jade. 6 for Jade. Okay, seems like at this point it's going to be pretty over. 7 for Jade. 8 for Jade. Okay. I think we have our winner. Jade. And hey, we just picked up some Shadow Lances, right? Although he's a free character, so we can increase his shadow. Other ways. Okay, here we go. Let's head to the Rift. Let's put him on a team somewhere. Let's throw him, I guess, in the fire team. Throw him in the fire. Jade it is. Let's turn in some of the stuff we've been picking up. Here we go. Jade, an unknown power. An unknown power slumbers within you. If you have the text, we will awaken it. If you use the text, you'll unleash Jade's new power. Are you ready? There we are. Class change. Jade. I like the art. That's so much better. You should bring me some texts. If you do, you may find new strength. All right. Cool. We'll also put him in our, let's see. We've been using the memories team on XP runs, so we'll throw him in. We'll throw him in here in place of Lokito, since he's close to 60 and I don't have any tombs for Lokito anyway. There we go. Speaking of XP runs, did we get a key while we've been streaming today? No, just still have 2 red keys. So I'll spare you having to watch me do that. Cool. Thank you for helping me with that choice. Appreciate that. Let's see. I think this is a good place to end the stream. I think we'll end it there. Anyway, I want to say thank you, as always, to the community for coming in, for watching. We really appreciate it. We will most likely be back next month with another one. and but we still need to plan exactly what we're gonna do. We'll do something cool. And we'll be of course stay tuned to all of our social media, Twitter, Facebook, to get updated on when the next stream will be. If you haven't already, you can like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, and of course when we schedule a stream and then go live, you'll be notified. Yeah, thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.